Yo guys, so this is Ryan from the channel. Sharon is not in today because she is out shopping, what ladies love to do. So it's only me, but what I'm going to talk about is the trip to Athens that we went to about a few months back. It was a very good trip, an interesting trip, and maybe some information that I will share here in this video, which will help those who wants to go to Athens. Might be good tips. Let's see about that. Let's go. All right, so we landed at the airport and we had to take the transportation. So let's talk about transport in Athens. Okay, there's a good metro system there. A trip, maybe a 3-4 station trip, will cost you about 2 to 3 euros. And if you take a taxi or Uber, it's going to be more expensive. So what we did from the airport is actually we took an Uber. So an Uber from the airport to Monastiraki Square, where our hotel is, cost us about 40 euros. It took us 45 minutes. So you can go figure. For us, that's quite expensive, right? But it's the most convenient way to the hotel from the airport. Yeah, so if you're going there, you may want to consider taking the metro instead of taking an Uber because that can save you quite a lot. But if you're going to take a metro, it's going to take some time for you to go from the airport to for us where we stayed is Monastiraki. So it's going to take about an hour and a half. An hour, 20 minutes, thereabouts. Okay, so we stayed in Monastiraki, and why we chose that area? Because Monastiraki Square is the main square in Athens. It's in the middle of everything. It's downtown, it's close to the ancient sites, and it's very vibrant. So it's a place where people congregate, relax, people watch, and just spend their day there. Yeah, there are a few areas where you can choose to stay. Siri, a bit north of Monastiraki Square. Siri is a place where there is a lot of Instagrammable cafes, restaurants. It's a very cute neighborhood. It's also a place where you can find entertainment, nightlife. You have your bars and your pubs there. It's a good place to relax, chill, have a beer or two, and enjoy the night. Yep. So you have another area which is the city center. We didn't go there. City center, I believe it's the CBD, Central Business District of the country, and we didn't go there. Syntagma Square is where the Parliament House is. A lot of shops there. A shopping center is there, but it's a bit more historical and cultural in a sense, and more of a government area. Okay, Plaka neighborhood, which is right bottom, near the Acropolis, the closest to the Acropolis. Plaka neighborhood is a very chic and cozy neighborhood. You have a lot of very small, nice family restaurants, a place to dine. You can have some great wine and then have a view of the ancient agora as well as the Acropolis, especially at night when the place is illuminated. Yep, so you can consider that as well. Okay, the Acropolis is about, for where we stayed in Monastiraki, it's about 20 minutes walk. You can take a walk or you can take a train which takes about 2 stations. So it's about maybe 10 minutes and you'll be there. Okay, but if you want to go to the ancient agora, the Hadrian's Library, which is also one of the good archaeological sites, then it's just 5 minutes walk from the hotel. Okay, next, the hotel. Okay, we stayed in the 360-degree hotel. It's a hotel just facing Monastiraki. It's a very good area. We love the location. Everything is there. You got your restaurants, your souvenir shops, your retail shops, even some international brands as well. And you got your cafes. So everything is there at Monastiraki Square. There's nothing that you are looking for, you can't find there. You got your pharmacies as well. Yeah, so if you want a vibrant place, then Monastiraki is the place. Yeah, so 360-degree hotel, it's not a very high hotel, it's not a very tall hotel, it's about 5 to 6 floors, but it's new, it's a boutique hotel, it's modern, and it's good. The rooms are not very large, but as you can see here, it does its job. There's a buffet spread in the morning, you can have your coffee, tea. The spread is not huge variety, but it's good enough for you to have your meal and then go out for the day. Yeah, the good thing about Monastiraki and the 360-degree hotel, I would recommend, is that it is very close to the main ancient archaeological sites. For the hotel, there's a rooftop area. At night, when you're at the rooftop and you're overlooking the square, the city, and the Acropolis, it's so beautiful, you wouldn't even believe it. Yeah, so you can have your wine, your steak, your burgers, whatever you like. It's all there, or some Greek food especially. Who knows? Next, the ancient archaeological sites. Okay, it is so close to Monastery Raki, we can walk to the ancient agora in 5 minutes, but if you're going to walk to the Acropolis, it's going to be about 20-25 minutes. You're going to walk to Hadrian's Library, it's even closer, it's only 3 minutes. So it's all very walkable and we loved it. Some tips on the archaeological sites. Okay, when we were there on a Monday and it's off season, we were there about end of April, early May, and the ancient agora had a queue. There's about 50 people in the queue, and oh my God, we were standing there waiting for it to move, but it moved so slowly. So what we did was we just moved forward to the entrance and we asked the staffers there. And they said, you got your QR code, you can go in. So these people in the queue, the 50 of them or thereabouts, were actually there to buy their tickets, to purchase their tickets. So some tip for you is to buy your tickets online. Never queue there just to get your tickets, because it may take a while, especially during the summer period, and you're going to waste your time standing in the line. Okay, the thing about buying tickets online, even if it's slightly more expensive, do it. It's worth the extra cost because it saves you on the hassle. When you're in the ancient agora, it's beautiful, it's spread out, it's lovely. It's one of the sites we really recommend because the temple of Hephaestus is one of the most preserved and best preserved sites in all of Greece. Okay, some of the foundations, the structures, there's still the roof there, which is not very common in all these archaeological sites. Yeah, so ancient agora is a good place to visit. And you're going to go to the Acropolis. This is a marvelous place. You have to go there because that's the main site in Athens. Okay, for the Acropolis, there's a Parthenon at the top of the Acropolis that pays homage to the goddess of Athena. Athena is the goddess of wisdom and war and the daughter of Zeus. Fun fact, Athens is named after Athena, as you can tell. Yeah, so it's a very good area to go to. And from the top of the plateau, the Acropolis, you can actually see the whole of Athens. It gives you a very good view of the area and how the neighborhoods look like. So it's a very good place to visit. And the third place would be the Hadrian's Library. Hadrian's Library is just right smack next to the ancient agora. 3 minutes walk from our hotel as mentioned. And if you're there, it's cheaper. The price, I'll put it here. I can't remember the price right now. It's cheaper than the ancient agora. And it is lesser people, lesser crowd, but you can have a look at it. It is built by the Emperor Hadrian, one of the 5 good emperors of Rome, I guess. I wanted to say Greece, but it's of Rome. Next, food and drinks. Okay, when you're in Athens, the prices of food and drinks range for a meal between, I would say, 10 euros to 20 euros. This is the average price. You're going to get a good portion, but if you go to a fancier restaurant, then it's going to be 20 to 40 euros. Okay, but if you're just going to a stand, buy a snack, buy a gyros, or gyros they call it, then it can be about 7 to 8 euros. Okay, Greek food is fabulous. It's tasty, it's nice, we love it. For my favorite is the souvlaki. You have to try it. It's a skewered either lamb, beef, or chicken. And it comes with the pita bread. Then you have the moussaka. Moussaka is something like a lasagna. It looks awesome. It got minced meat inside with potato, and we loved it. And of course, the gyros. The gyros is, they put the meat in the bread, wrapped it with chips as well. And you can have, it's very tasty and lovely, and it will fill your stomach. All these Greek meals are excellent, and you should try it. Tipping in a restaurant is not compulsory, like in some other countries where tipping is a requirement, like US, but in Greece it's not compulsory. So if you want to tip, please do so. Reason being because in Greece, the minimum wage is one of the lowest in Europe. Yeah, so their salaries are not very high compared to the rest of Europe. So if you got yourself good service, please give them a tip to show your appreciation. Also in the restaurant, something different is that when you head down to the restaurant, the first thing they will ask you is, besides how many of you, is they're going to ask you, are you going to pay cash or credit card? So make your decision, tell them how you're going to pay it, and they'll bring you to your seats, and then you pay by that mode which you have chosen. It's a bit different from where we are in Singapore. Usually you pay by cash or credit only after you have your meal and you want to settle your bill. So it's something different. It's surprised us. Okay, safety. When we were there in Athens, there was no issues on any crime or we were afraid at any time, even at night. It was excellent, it was good, and we have no issues with safety. Okay, saying that, please take reasonable caution, have some common sense when you're walking around at night. Yeah, the areas that mentioned, Siri, Monastiraki, Sintagma, Plaka, they're all very safe areas. Ammonia is an area that when we did our research, a lot of people were saying don't go to Ammonia. So if we were you, don't go there. When people say don't go there, don't go there. Yeah. So safety-wise, in the other areas of Athens, no issue at all. Athens, it is a safe area. It's a walkable place. It's a safe area even at night. Just one thing, beware of the scammers. Okay, there is the pickpockets. That one you got to be careful. Okay, in terms of scammers, we had a brush with one of them. Basically, when we were sitting down at a restaurant, a lady actually approached us and gave Sharon a stock of rose, put it on the table, and then say, it's for free, don't worry about it, keep it. And the moment she puts it on the table, she asks for some money. And of course, when we say we don't want to pay for it because we don't need it, she got a bit frustrated. She took away the rose and then, of course, walked off. Okay, you can ignore them. They are not detrimental to your experience, but still just take note that such scams do exist. Language. Language is another thing that I think you will appreciate. If you're English speaking, there's no issue. Most Greeks actually speak English, especially those, maybe I would say 60 years old and under. They have no issues speaking English. Okay, maybe the older folks, if you're going to a mom and pop store and the lady, maybe the owner of the store is slightly older, maybe she will speak in less fluent English. But again, no issue because Athens is a tourist destination and I'm sure they can speak a bit of English. When we were there was no issues. We spoke to everybody there. We ordered our food. We asked about attractions, any questions, information. No issue at all. English is widely spoken and you wouldn't have any trouble. Even if you did, just use Google Translate and you'll be fine. There's 3 things that I would like to mention in the end of this video here right now. Okay, the first thing is that if you're a cat lover, you're an animal lover, no issues, you will love Athens. Reason being is because Athens is full of cats. They are moving here, moving there. It's very common to see a cat, even at the archaeological sites. Yeah, we are animal lovers, so no issue on that. For us, it's fine. But if you hate cats, you're going to have some trouble in Athens. The next thing is smoking. From our experience when we were there were quite a number of Athenians that love to smoke. And not only that, the restaurants, the cafes allows them to smoke. So maybe if you're in your different countries, sometimes the restaurants and cafes don't allow smokers. You must go somewhere else to smoke. But in Athens, what we have is that we can have a seat here, having our dinner in a beautiful area, looking at the Acropolis, and then next door, a table away, suddenly there'll be a couple that sits down and they'll start smoking, and they smoke a lot. So it may happen to you. It may not be very nice, but just take note of that because it can happen. There are a lot of smokers in Athens. A pack of 20 cigarettes, 20 sticks in a pack, it costs about 6 euros. A pack of 30 sticks costs about 9 euros. So not very expensive. Probably that's why they smoke. The last tip is that if you're going to the islands after Athens, you're going to move around to Santorini, Mykonos, or what other islands there is. Okay? Remember, buy your souvenirs, your stuff in Athens because it's cheaper. Okay, a lot of Greeks stay in Athens, whereas on the islands, 90% are tourists, 10% are Greeks, where in Athens, majority obviously are Greeks. So the prices are also meant for Greeks as well as tourists. So you can go to a shop, you can buy snacks, you can buy souvenirs. It's going to be much cheaper than buying at the islands. So buy your stuff in Athens first and then go to the islands. I hope this video is very informative for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and you like this video and you want more such videos when we are traveling around. Please let us know in your comments. And if you have any questions regarding Athens, maybe we didn't bring it up, I didn't bring it up here, please let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. It was a great time in Athens and I loved it. And I'm going back there, that's for sure. So I'll see you guys again. Goodbye.